Hey, Christina. So I got your message about exercise 4 that you copied into Canvas, and I thought I would create this little tutorial to give you some tips that will help you know how to work with the filters, reorder things, etc. So this is the dashboard that you created, and I see your course name filter is down here, and you can actually drag this up and it's going to snap to the top of the page, and then you can just resize it like that. But I wanted to share with you that the beauty of dashboards in Tableau is that you can put several of your graphics on a single page, kind of like a car dashboard where you can see how everything's going at once. So I am going to click on this little icon here for dashboard. And you can see here you have your 4 worksheets that you created, and we're actually going to include all 4 of those worksheets, all 4 of those visuals on a single dashboard. And the first thing I want to point out is when I'm working with a lot of sheets, I like to choose floating. What you used here on this dashboard is tiled. That works well if you have 2 graphics, for example. One can be exactly on top of the other, or they can be horizontal side by side. But let's go ahead and see if we can fit everything on here and make it look nice. So I see you have courses with the most checkouts, most popular title, and then you've got your month and your day of the week. So let's go ahead and put the course with the most checkouts in the top left corner, and I'm going to reselect floating down here on the lower left part of the screen. And so I'm going to, floating lets you manipulate, lets you move things around at your leisure. And I'm going to just make this about half of the page width and about half of the height. And I'm going to move this filter around, and I'm going to put it right there. And then you'll be able to scroll down with your first 8 or 10 titles up here on the top. So I think that looks acceptable. Now I'm going to put the most popular titles right next to that. And I'm going to give that a similar height and width. And looks like the filter got it snuck over here. This one's for title. I'm going to just stick it here for now. And I'm going to double click on most popular titles, the actual title, and do a couple of hard returns to give your graphic a little room, or I'm going to put in 3 returns actually to give a little space for us to put your filter up there. So that works. And then now we have the busiest month. I'm just going to pull that down here into the lower left corner. And I am actually going to adjust the title just a little bit. Since the title is consuming most of the graphic, I'm just going to say reserves checkouts by month. Okay, if I were actually putting together a presentation using PowerPoint or something, then I would, or an infographic, then I would use a headline style title. But this dashboard just is allowing us to look at things in a variety of ways. So I'm not necessarily going to use the headline style titles in my dashboard. And then finally, let's look at the busiest day of the week. And we'll pull that over here to the lower right corner. I'm just dragging things, or spreading things up and down. And I'm going to adjust this title as well, just so our graphic can have more space and our title doesn't consume more area than it should. So I'm just going to call this reserves checkouts by day. And then you can see that gives us a little more vertical space to work with. I hope that helps. Let me know if you have any more questions.